This is Thomas Lyons, so Raps on TV, down here in York called Bethnal Green for the MTK London show. Fortunate to be joined by light middleweight Asinia Byfield. Firstly, Asinia, since I last spoke to you before the Christmas period, how's everything been?
Yeah, everything's been good, family's okay, so, you know, just ticking over.
Yeah, and I suppose there's only kind of one place we can start. I mean, I know it's not on the most positive note, but obviously with your British title attempt against Ted Cheeseman, it wasn't your night. Just explain to me sort of how the fight went in your opinion, and sort of how you're looking to bounce back in 2019 with a culmination of wins to get you back onto that level.
Yeah, so with the Ted fight, to be fair, there was a big surprise that was, even though everyone did say to us he's real strong, he's strong, didn't really notice. When I got in there, straight away I could feel the strength. I could just tell he was a bigger guy, he was more filled out. So I felt it and I was like, wow, our game plan's a little bit out the window.
Yeah.
Because obviously I was going in there to stop him in under 5 rounds. So when I've got in there, I had to make some readjustments with the corner. After the first round, I knew straight away. I was like, whoa, I'm gonna have to wear him down a little bit, let him lose a little bit of steam, and then hit him hard.
Yeah.
Hit him hard a little later on in the fight. And yeah, so I had to make a few changes. Obviously, I didn't plan to fight how I did end up fighting, but I had to take all the power out of my punches so I didn't burn myself out.
Yeah.
And basically just try and take everything he had, and then go let him to wear himself out, and then stop him. And then in doing so, he broke 2 of my ribs in 6th round. And then from there onwards, it was like my coach was like, "What, should we get him round 8?" He was waiting till the halfway point to turn it on.
Yeah.
He was like, "Gosh, should we get him now?" I was like, "Please, one more round." Like, wow, I can't move here.
Yeah.
Then I had another round, and then in the end, we didn't turn it on. I think till like round 9 in Spurs. I started to as much as I could possibly. We had him hurt quite bad in round 11, I think it was, or 10. And it was right at the end, so I saw in his eyes, I saw him recover at the end of it, and then the bell went, and I was just like, I ain't gonna get an opportunity again, but I bit my teeth, bit down, and tried again anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, in your first major step up to domestic level, I mean, how much of a learning curve has this sort of fight been? I mean, you did early on were very tricky, you know, caused Cheeseman a lot of problems coming forward, and was able to tear his come forward aggressive style. I mean, was it a case of you just needed to make them little more adjustments, a few adjustments to kind of, you know, get through the fight, despite the success that you did have early on?
So, yeah, so there's 2 kind of answers to that really. Yeah, obviously it was a big step. I hadn't fought at that level before. Having coming off of a year out of the ring, that definitely played its part as well.
Yeah.
But other than that, like if I was to fight him, if I trained to box how I ended up fighting in that fight, complete different outcome, completely different. I beat him, I stopped him.
Yeah.
But because I hadn't trained to do that, I trained to come in hard and go hard for him early and get him out of there in 5, 6. Obviously, I felt his strength, and I was like, whoa, he's a big guy. So yeah, like he lost against, I can't remember his name now, but that was a good fight. And
Sergio Garcia,
Sergio,
European.
And what won Sergio that fight was experience. Experience definitely was in there. Being active. You could tell he was active, how he boxed like an active fighter. So when I watched that, it sort of it confirmed 100%, but taking away what I've taken from that is I'm 100% above British level. Like, I'll fight anyone at British level today, so I'll fight Fowler, I'll have Ted again, I don't mind, but I'm in a situation now where a lot of people's gonna avoid me.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we got some big plans though, moving from the start of next year, so we're gonna probably be going over to America, so we're just in the works at the moment, so yeah.
I mean, you touch on the domestic scene at the moment at 154, thriving, as you know. Obviously, Liam Williams moving up to middleweight, but also, you know, there's a potential he might drop back down. And I mean, around domestic level, you've obviously got the likes of Cheeseman, you've got Fowler, you've got Fitzgerald. So, I mean, a healthy position for yourself. I mean, and moving forward, you've obviously got yourself a date on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, in Bracknell. So, yeah, just tell me about sort of what's your ambitions for this year, kind of excluding what's happened in the past and now moving forward.
Okay, so for moving forward, well, Liam Williams, I don't think he'll come back down to my way. He boxed really good when he won the title, actually, was at that fight. Yeah, he boxed really good. He put on a good show that night. And he's a big guy anyway, so I think that he'll more than likely stay at that weight because he didn't look small the way.
Yeah.
He was still stronger than his opponent on the night. So I reckon he'll stay up there. As for Cheeseman, I'm kind of lost as what they're going to do with him now because obviously that Fowler fight, people ain't going to want it as much now because he's been beaten. So I'm hoping there might be a gap for me to come back in a rematch with Ted. I reckon that Fowler's going to beat Fitzgerald, so it could be me and Fowler for the British if Ted vacates. So there are fights out there, but it's who wants to fight me.
Yeah.
Really, like, so they saw me after a year out, come back, fight for a British title, do 12 rounds, never fought at that level before, and broken ribs in the 6th round, and still dangerous, still almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
No, but still was dangerous throughout the fight.
Yeah. So it was still dangerous all the way till the end. Like, I was never hurt in that fight. It was just, so, I'm just excited to see what happens, to be fair. I know Britain, all the British fighters and the British boxing, I don't think it's got much more to offer me now. As a lot of fighters, they avoided me before, they're going to avoid me more. And a lot of promoters issues and stuff, so I reckon it's going to be a US out of it, and man, going to go set up camp over there and get going, so just waiting to see on the promotional deal.
Yeah, I mean, I know you spent a bit of time out in America doing some sparring at the Mayweather Boxing Club, but also, I mean, kind of in that stable that you've shared sparring with Joshua Akapovi. He's got a big fight coming up with Sean Robertson for the Southern Area title. So I mean, like, is that kind of what you're looking forward to? Is just having a new adventure to look to in America and kind of moving forward, gain that experience that will stand you in good stead for when you do step up the ladder.
Exactly that, man. I think like I've been over in America and that I blend in over there perfect. But how I am over here, I don't let people walk over me. I'm not that person that you can just like bully or give a banana and tell them shut up. I'm totally different. So I think that has got a lot of people sit there and be like, oh, I don't like Asinia, but they don't even know me. They've never met me. They've never spent an hour outside of boxing or away from business to actually get to know me. So I just think England's a little bit. Like, it's a little bit finished. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm accepted in America, you know what I mean? Everyone, they see my energy, walk in the gym, they get excited, they bounce off me, I bounce off them. We're all champions.
Real G's. But in terms of just kind of the March 17 card, obviously a bit of exposure now for boxing. Got a massive card in Bracknell Leisure Fitness Centre. Obviously Sugar Shane Clark topping the bill in a massive fight. Obviously got yourself, Tamuka Mucha. So how much are you looking forward to that show?
Yeah, that show's going to be good. To be fair, it's one of them ones I'd rather be there watching it. But we just want to stay. We don't want to end up in the same scenario that happened last time, a year out the ring, and then getting into a big fight. So I was like, we'll definitely get on the show. We got Luther and Shane. That's going to be a sick fight too. Good styles come in. I see Luther in training, he's looking real strong, and Shane's looking slick as always. So that's going to be a good fight. We got,
so you sit on the fence with that one, or kind of who would you kind of be picking for that fight?
It's a weird one because it could go one way and it could go the other. I'd have to say Luther, he's real strong. He's coming forward, so depending on how Shane copes with that pressure. Depends on the outcome of the fight. If he copes with the pressure over the distance as well, because Luther's got a lot of experience. And it could be one of them ones where experience plays a big part. But the underdog, man, I've been the underdog for so long. So Shane could pull it off. We got Clay's having his debut. Who else is on there? We got Tamuka on there. That's good to see him fighting. Like, his career's been a bit emotional.
Yeah, it's been a bit kind of frustrating for him. Obviously, he featured on an MTK show here last year. Didn't manage to get on the bill, but I mean, sort of remain positive. And I mean, everyone's sort of been around the area, sort of the local support, and how boxing's been given the adequate exposure in the area. Only has kind of enlightened the boxers coming through. So. I mean, sort of, what's your perception of the amateur scene and sort of the transition? A lot of, I mean, we had on the card tonight, Josh Adewale came through, remains unbeaten. So, I mean, a lot of promise there for boxing.
Yeah, there's a lot because we're all coming together finally, so that's good. I think the main thing is just going to be keeping everyone busy, and then obviously everyone just keep winning and working hard. It's hard to get. I struggle to get sparring with people, with anyone my weight in Berkshire. Thinking it's just a nightmare. Hardly anyone wants to spar. So I've literally just said to myself, right, I've done a lot of moving around with some of the amateurs and that. So from next week, from Monday, I've got like about 3 days in London, different gyms sparring. So that's good. I get back on it and. Yeah, man, can't wait now. That's just giving me some extra life watching Freddie do his thing tonight.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man, I'm glad I come down to give him some support. I had a feeling he'd need it. I know freaking boxing, obviously, so I was just like, let's just get the tickets and just come down.
So do you feel you kind of need to take yourself out of that comfort zone, going over to America for the sparring and getting that top class, high caliber sparring? Do you think that's going to benefit you in the long run? Obviously, when you do revive your chances at and prospects of fighting for major titles in the new year.
Yeah, definitely. I reckon it will 100% because it's just different over here. I struggle to work with most of the promoters and people would say I'm hard to work with, but I just don't think I'm not hard to work with. If you respect me, I respect you. It's as simple as that. If you don't respect me, then you can't expect to get respected back. So I'm just like, I've just basically had enough of all of that sort of politics in the UK. So I'm just hoping we go over there, have a new start. Hey, it might not be what I think it's going to be, but do you know what? It's a whole different set of people, a whole different set of mind processing. Do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping it's going to be good. It looks like it's going to be good anyway.
Yeah, no, it sounds very promising. I mean, just finally before I let you go, DeGale Eubank this weekend, massive British clash at the O2 tomorrow night. Obviously, some say DeGale on the basis of his experience, his pedigree, but also Junior with the sort of youth, the momentum, the aggressive pressure style that he brings to the fight. What's your take on the fight? Who do you see coming through?
Yeah, they're both good fighters. I feel Eubank. I'm gonna have to snap a little bet on him too. I just got a big feeling it's gonna be Eubank because although he's very unorthodox, number one, and the girl hasn't really looked himself in the last 2 fights, I'd say. I think in the Jack fight, I was like proper shocked watching it. I was like, wow, like what's going on?
Yes.
And I think Eubank's gonna bully him quite a bit, have him on the back foot, and basically just walking him down.
Yeah. How much do you think that Badu Jack fight took out of DeGale? I mean, even kind of carrying that over into the 2 Caleb Truex fights, didn't really look himself at that kind of, switched on high level pace that he's usually kind of associated with. So, I mean, kind of obviously righting that wrong with Truex in the rematch. Do you think now he's got something to prove? He's got a lot of people outside, thinking that he's on the slide. Is there a lot more at stake for DeGale as opposed to Eubank?
Not really, to be fair. I don't think both of them have, because Eubank had that loss and everyone, he had a lot of criticism about it, about his skill and stuff. But Eubank, he has got art, and he's going to come and he's going to put everything on the line. He's going to do whatever it takes. He never, for once in the Groves fight, cowered away. Do you know what I mean? He was coming forward. He was trying to make it fight. If he didn't come forward, that fight would have been boring. No one would have. It would have been a freaking. They would have just been stood in the ring looking at each other.
Yeah.
So he come forward. Groves won. Groves did box well, but he was the super aggressor.
Yeah.
So, and I think that how Belly Jack was against James DeGale doesn't like that, especially now. Before, he'd take the mick out of people coming at him like that. Yeah. And I think after that Jack fight, I just think that he ain't going to be able to handle that pressure, that bully mentality.
Yeah. So final prediction?
Eubank.
Yeah. Nice. So Asinia, it's a privilege having you on the platform as always, giving us some of your time. And we look forward to March 17th. Should be down there in Bracknell, so we'll catch up with you in preparation to that. Thomas Lyons, Raps on TV, Asinia Byfield. All the best for March 17th, and a pleasure as always. Top man.
Dab King, baby. We dabbing this year.